Now, I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I always like this specific event that goes on just because it's a lot about explosives. And then later on we're going to have the golden bullet coming in, so I figured I'd show y'all guys some of the fastest ways to get this stuff done.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, I know. We had one issue before about showing you guys how to get some level of the XP, and supposedly they reverted this. This is not going to be how to get XP. This is how to get some stars and complete your stuff a little bit faster. Heaven forbid I mislabel this, but yeah, here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to get some of these stars the fastest and done. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Now, first things first, if y'all didn't notice this, when you come over to this bench, if you were to go to your seasons, as you can see, I haven't done anything for my season. Nothing has been done, but I've got 26 stars. Now, I'm not one to complain about this, and I'm not trying to get this fixed or nothing like that. I'm just saying that apparently this stuff carries over. Even though the developer said it wasn't going to carry over, apparently it is. So that's a good bonus for everybody. That's awesome. So that allows you, if you have any spare stars from those events, to come over here and buy like exotic caches, things like that, and just go ahead and stack them up. Or you might start off with a few extra stars and get a few, and then boom, you can get an exotic cache. So great. That's awesome. That's a bonus. That's great. Please don't fix this, developers. Now, I typically don't like showing builds at this spot, but this is how you can obtain some of your stars the fastest, is by going to this mission, setting everything for normal, and then completing what you need to be done over here, because these NPCs will spawn in a tighter quarter than everywhere else, and it's allowing you to get them because they're the weakest of the enemies that you'll face to complete what you need to do. So you can basically just come in here, kill them, rinse and repeat. Now, I do not have anything turned on right now, but I'm just going to show you about how easy some of this stuff can be. Now, I have a build right here. As you can see, this is my typical build I run for this event. The only change to it is it's my 7.3% armor regen. We just trade off the Perfect Intimidate for Mad Bomber, and that's pretty much it. This way I have survivability, I've got weapon damage, I've still got the ability to come in here, slap them down, stand out in the open, and then hit them with grenades like so. Now, again, I don't have the event turned on, but this also will still allow you to pick up tags, get your stuff started. As you can see, just the grenade radius, you can keep them in the spot and then blow them up. So let's show you what it looks like with this stuff turned on. So, as you see, it's about to pop up. Hopefully not. I guess it won't pop up, but I tried to record it before it did. But anyway, the event's turned on because you can see they're glowing in a certain color, kind of like a yellowish for some players. Now, the other thing is, whatever specialization weapon you want is good, but the LMG or the minigunner is really, really good, because it only takes like 2 shots, especially with these guys being on normal, to basically kill almost anything. I'd say it seems like 2 shots. It may be 5, it may be whatever, but just a few bullets and they're gone. You can see right there, just boom, they're gone. And that's pretty simple. Now, that's also with the bonus that I have, which is the Mad Bomber. So you can get more damage out later. I turned it off, turned it back on, so you can see there it is, the top Hollywood event started. We have everything for normal. We'll reset this. And again, we have Mad Bomber on. So what does Mad Bomber do? This allows you to get your grenade kills and things of that nature. So if any of those things ever has a special event like that where you have to hit them with grenades, you can basically take this build, do the exact same thing, and put on Mad Bomber. And you see, chunking a grenade is not the best way to do it. Just like tossing a grenade and trying to get the kill like this. That's not what you want to do. You do not want to do this. With the Mad Bomber, a lot of people don't understand, even though it's read out in the description, a lot of people don't understand. So what you do is, when you toss a grenade, it still has a timer on it, and they can outrun that sometimes. So what you do is, while you're aimed like this right here, you can either stand right here in this spot, hold it, and then when they hit you, it'll blow up. But as you can see, you can also miss. So the best thing to do with this is try to throw a grenade, aim like you're going to throw it, hold the trigger down. As you can see, the ring goes away, and then toss it right at their feet, and boom, they're gone. Just like this. 1, 2, and then toss. Boom. Just give yourself
Detected.
a 2 count.
Heavy
1,
munitions.
2, and then toss. And boom, you get them just like that, that easily. 1, 2, toss. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. They can't outrun the grenade or do anything. Now, a lot of new players don't know this, but let's say you run out of grenades, okay? I just tossed my last one just to get rid of it. As you see, I've got no grenades. Now, all you have to do is to get grenades back is you don't have to fast travel. You don't. Swap to whatever else build you have on your character. Doesn't matter what it is, you can swap to anything. Swap immediately back to your one, and boom, look, 7 grenades, just like that. You don't have to fast travel. It's that much easier. Now, as you can see, that basically was 2 runs. 2 runs right there. We've already got most of our stuff at least a quarter of a way up, and a few other things. So again, it's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you can easily get these stars that fast. Now, doing the Rikers and other things, so you can go to do different missions, get your Riker kills, cleaner kills, whatever else, do your mission on hard. All that's fairly simple, but getting those other ones sometimes can be a little bit trickier. So we're going to show you the best ways to get those, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. Now, there's 2 standard builds I use with this event. This here is the one I have. Now, this build also allows you to have the Lady of Death. So when you have to do melee damage or melee kills, having it on normal, that's another way you can easily get it. So again, it's the 7.3 armor region build that I have in my codex. You're just trading out the Intimidate for a piece that has Mad Bomber on it. And you see, we come up here melee, that's going to count, because you don't have to kill him, you just have to melee him. And you can melee him to death if you damn well please, because he's also armored. So that's actually going to give you more, because you can continuously re-melee one as long as he doesn't have that piece off him. As you see, the gold setup. So that allows you to get more of your melees. And then you can toss the grenades, everything with this one build. Get those kills, get what you need. And again, whatever specialist you prefer. So if you want to use the Grenadier, if you want to use a sniper rifle, whatever with this build, that's fine. Do you know, get what you need. Heck, put on Firewall. Put this thing for challenging and set those suckers on fire. And again, another cool part about this is if you ever remember Modern Warfare 2, the Last Man or Last Stand, you have a grenade in your hand, as soon as they smack you, boom, you just drop a grenade and they knock you out of the range. It's kind of fun. It's honestly kind of fun. Just holding the grenade and then they smack you and then boom. So again, whatever you prefer to do, that's still on you. I just know that this build always works best because I got so much regen they can never take me down, and I can just stand here and do this all day long. Now this build, of course, this is the mortar build. I have it also in my codex. This one hasn't changed at all. Again, we're basically using this right here. If you want to go on heroic or above and turn this on, I would honestly suggest this, and then put your stuff on normal and do the other one. You can easily do that with challenging with that other build up to heroic. You're not going to have as much damage, but at least you can get rid of their stuff with the grenades. But again, this here mortar build is still going to slap nonetheless for what you need to do for like heroic, if you want to run and just actually get XP as well, not just trying to get those other stars and stuff. Me personally, I just get rid of the stars before I even do anything about worrying about getting levels. And then once I get those stars, then I start worrying about levels, and that's when I switch to this, because I can easily get stars as well with levels with the mortar build. So again, that's player's choice, but there you go. Now, as you see, we also have it on heroic. So the other part about the mortar build that actually is a lot of fun is you can actually put on in this area and get multiple kills or take off multiples of their armor with the bombardier drone. Again, this thing will literally cover that entire area. Look at this. I missed just that one, just by a smidgen. He didn't lose his thing just by a smidgen. And then I can still just mortar these suckers to death. So again, this build right here, just, I mean, it can slap anything down. You see, we'll target and then send that sucker out there. They're all going to catch this. Goodbye. And as soon as they come out of that doorway,
heavy
they're
ammunition.
gone. And it's done. Then you just rinse and repeat yet again.